Welcome to Fantastic Vision. Please subscribe us before you watch today's video. As we all know, although China's science and technology and economy have developed rapidly thanks to the great decision of reopening, due to the prevailing concept of building is worse than buying is worse than renting at that time, many technology companies failed to grasp in terms of its own core technology. China is also lagging behind in many cutting-edge technological fields. For example, chips, hand-shredded steel, super steel and C-type sealing rings have been dependent on imports all year round and have been firmly necked by European and American countries. Although China has achieved round-the-clock overtaking in the fields of high-speed rail, chips, hand-shredded steel and super steel due to the hard work of countless scientists working day and night, it has also been subject to a series of blockades by the United States in recent years, with the purpose of restricting China. The development of high-end technology. Under multiple rounds of U.S. blockades, not only chip companies such as Huawei have suffered heavy losses, but also university research institutes, such as NPU, have been included in the entity list by the United States. Many materials, equipment and industrial software have been restricted and have suffered considerable consequences. Influence. However, even so, Huawei and other Chinese companies did not compromise at all. Instead, they became more and more courageous and persevered on the road of self-research, and invested heavily in research and development. In the end, they successfully achieved a breakthrough. From the end of August last year to April this year, Huawei has launched two series of mobile phones, Mate 60 and Pura 70, and the Kirin core has also been updated iteratively. It can be said that if this rate continues, the subsequent Mate 70 series will definitely bring greater surprises and shocks. In fact, it is not just Huawei that has brought shocks and surprises to China. As China's comprehensive national scientific research institution, since Huawei and other Chinese companies were sanctioned, the Chinese Academy of Sciences has begun to exert strong efforts, and frequently comes with good news. For example, in the field of quantum chips, the Chinese Academy of Sciences successfully delivered a 504-bit superconducting quantum computing chip, Xiaohong, to Shangguoduan Quantum Company on April 25, and once again set a new domestic record. From the previous, original Quantum to the Wukong Quantum, and now the Xiaohong Quantum, it can be said that China has occupied a leading position in the quantum field and achieved changing lanes and overtaking. And in all of this, the help of the Chinese Academy of Sciences is indispensable. What's even more exciting is that in addition to achieving major scientific research results in quantum chips, the Chinese Academy of Sciences has also made outstanding research and development achievements in 3D printing titanium alloys. According to a report from China News Network on February 29, the Chinese Academy of Sciences Zhong Zhifeng's team at the Institute of Metal Research has successfully developed a 3D printed titanium alloy material with high fatigue resistance. The results of this important material research paper have been published in the internationally renowned academic journal Nature. According to scientific researchers, under ideal conditions, defects such as pores will occur during the manufacturing process of 3D printed titanium alloys, which will cover up its natural ultra-high fatigue performance and lead to a significant reduction in fatigue resistance. Therefore, after many studies, the scientific research team invented a new process that can control defects and structures step by step. The titanium alloy structure produced in this way has almost no pores, and the fatigue resistance has been greatly improved, solving the traditional problem of insufficient fatigue strength of 3D printed titanium alloys under extreme circumstances. You must know that titanium alloys also play a very important role in the aerospace field. The main load-bearing frame of modern fighter aircraft needs to fix the engine, so the strength of metal materials is very high. Not only that, in the future, we will pursue better aerodynamic shapes. Now the main force of fighter aircraft, the load-bearing frames, are basically 3D printed, and 3D printed titanium alloy has become a mainstream process. Now most fighter jets use a large number of 3D titanium alloy components. Although 3D printed titanium alloys previously suffered from insufficient strength, the Chinese Academy of Sciences has now successfully overcome this problem, which means that China can also successfully solve this flaw in aviation manufacturing. You must know that in this field, the United States and Russia have always been the leaders, but now China has also risen strongly. In terms of 3D printing titanium alloy, China has already stood at the international leading level in terms of process level and printing scale. Seeing the continuous rise of China's science and technology, many foreign media have collectively broken their guard this time. In fact, the breakthrough of the Chinese Academy of Sciences in the 3D titanium alloy printing process is just a microcosm of the rise of China's science and technology. As Chinese technology companies have embarked on the road of self-research, China will develop more cutting-edge technologies in the future and compete with European and American countries. To catch up and surpass, I believe that the era of localization belonging to China will also be completely realized. If you agree, please like it.